Okay.
One. Everybody should have theirs out.
Yesterday, I gave you just the prompt and the title and your 2 reasons. And you wrote your introduction. So you should have this much of your writing man done. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. You have decided your opinion. You've chosen an opinion. And then you chose your 2 reasons. Before we can write any more, we wrote our introduction yesterday, but before we can write our first body paragraph, we have to read the text and find some text evidence to support our reasons, okay? So everyone look at your 2 reasons that you chose. Not that Miss Elena chose, but that you chose. Look at your writing man. Okay? Mine says exciting adventure and challenge. I'm going to read this text about breathing on Mount Everest. When I am reading this text, I'm going to be looking for information that will tell me that 1, it's an exciting adventure. Then I'm going to be looking for information that tells me that it would be a challenge. So our first job is to read the text. Our second job is to find text evidence that tells us whatever our reasons are, whichever one you chose, okay? The very first thing we have to do is read the text. So I'm giving you the text now. We read the poem together, so today I want you to read this by yourself. We're going to have some independent reading, okay? Read this to yourself and then stop. What did I say?
Stop.
That's it. Just read it, okay? Name at the top and then read it. And when you are done reading it, you are not talking. You could read it again while you wait on your peers.
Always a good idea.
Your friends. Your classmates. You're reading this text to yourself.
Two people first climbed to the top of Everest in 1953. Since then, about 4,000 have scaled the summit, but hundreds of others have died trying.
Why is climbing Mount Everest and other tall mountains so dangerous? One reason is the air. People need oxygen to live and function, but at a high altitude, there is less air to breathe. For this reason, people have difficulty breathing in enough oxygen.
Gases surrounding Earth. These layers apply pressure. The air with pressure is greatest at the lowest part of the atmosphere. So more air stays at the top of very high mountains. The pressure is less because there are less air. People don't get the same amount of
choose to go or not to go?
respiration.
It says you would have difficulty breathing. So would you want to go? I know you want to go, but to this support that you want to go.
People
Okay,
lose
so
their
you have to
ability
breathe,
to
so it could be
physical
dangerous.
tasks. They get
So
fatigued,
is that support
feel
why you were going to go?
They can't eat or sleep
No,
properly.
it was a good
and are
idea
unable to
because it's
perform.
dangerous.
They often make
This
poor
is a
decisions
support
and
to
put themselves in
relationship.
danger.
You said you do want to go, right? But do you want to go because you want to go? No, this puts support down.
People use bottles
Are you
of
going
oxygen to help them breathe. They come slowly to give their bodies time to adjust. But considering Mountain Everest are very low and the weather is
because there's less
unpredictable,
people get the same amount of oxygen
even
from
if people use
so the higher you go
and the best
the
considering
less air you have.
climb Mountain Everest can be very dangerous.
Because you know, they lack of oxygen.
Hey, if you're still reading, please raise your hand.
People lose the ability to
Okay, we have plenty of time. I just want to make sure we're not wasting it. We got plenty of time. Yes.
Because you look at the people and you might come to your they lack of oxygen because they need help. People lose the ability to face it with they get headaches when you go up really high and you don't get enough oxygen. You get headaches, you get so tired, you get nauseated, that's a lot. They can't do sleep properly and not able to eat. They also make poor decisions and put themselves in danger. That's not why we want to go, right? They help them breathe. They come slowly to give their bodies time to adjust. But temperatures on Everest are very low, and the weather is unpredictable. So when the temperatures are low, that means it's cold up there because you want to the highest peak. Because then it takes the highest mountain in the world. Even if you believe climbing Mount Everest can be very dangerous. Mr. Palm, would you like to climb Mount Everest? Be sure to stay your seat and while climbing the mountain will be with Debbie or Wild with Young. And you chose it would be. If you say that's your reason, I would support it because you want to go. This is dangerous.
Okay, class?
Yes, yes.
All right, let's talk about this a little bit, and then we're going to work on finding our text evidence. So, in paragraph 1, just an overview to make sure that we understand it before we are writing about it. Okay, in paragraph 1, they're just telling us that many people have done what?
Died.
Doing what?
Climbing Mount Everest.
Climbing Mount Everest. And they tell us that Mount Everest is how tall?
29,000 feet and 29 feet.
Okay, 29,029 feet. When you were reading, I heard some of you say 29,000. It is 29,000, but don't forget those extra 29 feet. Read that word correctly. 29,029. Good. Okay, paragraph 2. So they're just telling us people climb Mount Everest, it's really tall, and people have died, right? In paragraph 2, they're telling us that it's what?
The atmosphere.
Raise your hand. Look at paragraph 2. Tell me one sentence just to sum it up. What's paragraph 2 about? Think about a summary. If you were just going to tell me what it's about. What is it, Yazel?
Why is climbing Everest Mountain is other tall mountains so dangerous?
Hey, pretty much they're telling you that it's really dangerous. This whole paragraph is about it's dangerous because of the what?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, the air, okay? Paragraph 3. What's paragraph 3 mostly about? Hey?
Our atmosphere.
Our atmosphere, okay? It's saying in paragraph 3 that the pressure in the atmosphere, when you get up to the high mountains, it says the pressure is less. And because there's less pressure, that means you get less what?
Oxygen.
What do you need to breathe?
Oxygen.
So if we have a mountain, this is my mountain, and Miss Elena's climbing up, the further she goes, the less what she gets?
Oxygen.
That's all it's saying. You get less oxygen the higher you go. Okay? All right, paragraph 4. Let's read. No, y'all already read it. What is paragraph 4 about? What's paragraph 4 about? Bryson?
It's about how many health problems it has.
Okay, what could cause the health problems?
Lower parts of the atmosphere.
Okay, so when the atmosphere has less pressure, you get less oxygen. Y'all just said that, right? Getting less oxygen causes,
Headaches.
well, what do they say? Just a bunch of,
Health problems.
these are all the health problems that getting less oxygen causes. So they say in paragraph 3, when you climb up the mountain, you get less what?
Oxygen.
If you're getting less oxygen, in paragraph 4, they tell you that that less oxygen, that smaller amount of oxygen, can hurt you. It can cause what? Danger, health problems. It says headaches. You could be really tired. It would be hard to stay warm, okay, because you don't have the oxygen you need. Paragraph 5. What's the paragraph 5 about, Travis?
Paragraph 5 is about what people like use to bring up there, like bottles of they climb slowly with.
So what they use to do what?
They use bottles to breathe.
To do what?
Get oxygen.
Yes, but what are they talking about? It starts to what?
To climb.
To climb. So paragraph 5 is telling you if you still want to climb that mountain, you can, but these are some things you need to do. You need to take a bottle of oxygen. It's telling you need to climb very slowly. It's telling you give your bodies time to rest. Okay? So in paragraph 5, it's saying you can climb it, but there's some things you need to do first. Okay? Now, we've read the text. We made sure we understand it. We're ready to pick out our text evidence. This board, y'all.
You may have to give it a spank.
You might have to do it with your fingers.
Okay, stop. Okay. So I'm going to model for you. I'm going to show you how I find my text evidence.
Sit up, sit up.
Then you're going to find your text evidence. Okay? So my first reason that I want to go, Miss Elena said she wants to go, is because it's an exciting adventure. I need to find 2 sentences in the text. How many? 2 sentences that tell me, that prove that this would be an exciting adventure. One sentence, Jerry, that I saw that would tell me that this would be an exciting adventure is that it's the highest mountain in the world. If it says Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world at 29,029 feet, is that going to be a big adventure?
Yes.
Yeah. That's proof that it's a huge adventure. Okay? You're not doing anything on your paper. Wyatt. You're just watching. In just a minute, you're going to do yours. Okay? So I said I need how many sentences from the text?
2.
How many do I have? 1. So I'm still talking about an exciting adventure, Jerry. Another sentence that would tell me that it would be an exciting adventure is, let's see. Okay, I'm going to say since then about 4,000 have scaled the summit.
What does that mean?
Okay, scaled means that they have climbed. It's just another word for scaled. And then they come back down. They scale it coming back down. Okay? And summit means what, Stella?
Summit means like really high or really big.
Well, summit, if it's scaled the summit, what are we talking about? Scaling what?
How many people have
Or climbing what?
a huge structure?
It's the
What are we talking about? The what?
Mount Everest.
The mountain. So the summit's going to be
the top.
the top of the what?
Mountain.
Yeah. Okay, so if 4,000 people have scaled the summit, that means there are other people that are doing what? Climbing. So Miss Elena thinks that climbing this tall mountain with a bunch of other people would be a fun, exciting what? Adventure. Those are 2 sentences that tell me it's going to be a fun adventure, exciting adventure. Now my second reason is it's going to be a what?
Challenge.
Challenge. So I need 2 sentences that tell me it's going to be a challenge. How many? 2. There's a whole lot to tell me it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, number 1, I think I would say,
There's low oxygen.
at the top of very high mountains, the pressure is less. So there's not much what?
Oxygen.
Okay, so if there's not much oxygen, that means it's going to be a, what is, class? Class.
Yes.
My reason is it's going to be a what?
Challenge.
So I'm looking for proof that this is going to be a
Challenge.
If it says at the top of very high mountains the pressure is less, that means they don't have very much what?
Oxygen.
If they don't have a lot of oxygen at the top, is that proof that it's going to be a challenge?
Yes.
So I need how many more?
1.
1 more. Okay, so I would say temperatures on Mount Everest are very low, and the weather is, if I don't know what the weather's like at the top of that mountain, can I really plan for it? No. So climbing that mountain when I don't know if it's going to be raining or snowing, or if I don't know what the weather's going to be like, that's going to be a what?
Challenge.
So I have proof that this is going to be a
Challenge.
You look at your 2 reasons. Everybody, right now, put your finger on your 2 reasons. What did I ask you to do? What did I ask you to do?
On your righty man.
Look at your writing. Look, you're a writing man. Put your finger on your 2 reasons.
Wyatt, on your righty man.
You're going to use your highlighter. Okay, you're going to use your highlighter to find your text evidence for your reasons. You are not using Miss Elena's reasons. Some of you might have the same reasons, but you're looking at your writing man, and you're finding text evidence for your reasons. You can use mine for some of them, but there is some text evidence that I want you to find on your own. Got it? Does everyone understand what they're doing? For each reason, you need 2 sentences for text evidence. How much?
2.
You got some?
Hayes even remembered to put "I think" beside paragraph blank. I think, which I thought was really wise.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that. After you underline it,
Miss Elena.
class.
Yes.
When you underline it, it needs to go on your writing man. So when I said the adventure, that was in paragraph.
1.
Okay, so I'm going to write what over here?
Paragraph
P1.
1.
P1 means what?
Paragraph 1.
Paragraph 1. Then you write
Thank.
Okay, now my other text evidence for exciting adventure was also where?
In paragraph 1.
Paragraph 1. So I'm going to write P1, and then
I think.
that reminds me when I'm writing my essay that I need to explain it. Over here for challenge. Class.
Yes.
Your pencils are down. My first text evidence for challenge is where? What paragraph? Everybody together? What is it?
3.
Paragraph 3. P3. I said I think. My next challenge was in paragraph
5.
So I'm going to write P5 and I
Think.
On this, did I write, Landon, any complete sentences? No. A lot of you last time were writing complete sentences. This is a quick plan. Ideas. You'll write your complete sentences tomorrow. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. I want you to finish your writing man on your own, and then we're coming to check them. Go ahead and get started.
That's what you're putting down. So you've got to highlight your text evidence and put it on your plan.
Use these reasons to
Highlight.
You can use 1 or 2 of my text edits if you want to, and try to find your own.
I'm going to use these 2
Or do you think that makes it a challenge? I agree. We're talking about a picture right now.